What's up everyone, Roger that here with another record review. This video is going to be a little bit different than my last few. As you all know, I'm a vinyl reseller, and usually I'll come across records that I find when buying collections from DJs to switch to digital over 10 years ago. We're now getting rid of the records. This time I want to talk to you about one I just sold from my personal collection. So as a parting farewell, I wanted to make a video about the record, as well as talk about the state of the vinyl reselling in the Psy-trance and Goa genre. So the record that I sold is this guy, and I do apologize for the glare from my TV screen. I do just want to monitor my video as I'm recording it, so sorry about that and bear with me. So this is Spiral Tracks number 38, which is Astrix feature music. It features 4 tracks. Of course, we got the title track on the logo side, feature music, followed up by Just in Time. But then on the info side, we have Wrecked Machine's remix of Poison and the GMS remix of Techno Windows. Now I'll let those names sink in for a second for all you Psy-trance heads out there. We got Astrix, GMS, and Wrecked Machines all on the same record. All those names are obscenely popular, not just in Psy-trance's heyday, but they are still very, very much relevant today. If you want to take a listen to all the songs, I'll link to them in the description down below. But yeah, great record. Each track stands well on its own, and it's amazing to have them all in one place on a single vinyl. Now, Astrix's album Artcore was phenomenal. From what I believe is that this was the only time that these tracks were licensed out and put on vinyl. And no, none of these songs and remixes were on the original Artcore album, which there was a vinyl release of in 2004, I believe, on Tokyo Dance. I could go on for days about the impact of Astrix's Artcore album, but that's definitely for another video. So back to this. This particular guy was released in 2007, and I'm impressed that it was even put on vinyl at all. All the DJs had already been making the switch to digital in 2003 or 4, some of us even before then. But by the end of 2005, you didn't see any Psy-trance DJs spitting vinyl at all. But yeah, by that time it had pretty much been phased out. Anyways, it's the release date that makes this apparent that this particular vinyl was made for collectors, which is what makes this particular record so special, and not to mention outrageously expensive. Needless to say, I had a very high return on investment when I sold this record. Easily selling it for way more than what I had paid for it originally. And if you don't believe me, just go over to Discogs and take a peek at what this record is selling for. I'll link to it in the description. At the time of this video, there's 3 copies that are going for $70 plus. The stats are crazy too. 37 people have registered ownership of it on Discogs, and 100 plus people have added it to their want list. Now that kind of skew from ownership to want list is unheard of in the electronica genre as a whole. While yes, this is one of the more high-end records in the Psy-trance genre right now, it just goes to show that the vinyl resale market for these old Psy-trance records. It's not just this one that has such lopsided statistics like that. The double LP of Astrix's Artcore, the original one, is going from 70 to 160 depending on how it's graded. 160 being a mint copy, of course, with a want to have ratio of 2 to 1. Early Simon Posfords like Hallucinogen and Spongle vinyl are going for well over 80. And don't even get me started on early Infected Mushroom albums. Like The Gathering, Classic Mushroom have a 5 to 1 want to have ratio, with both the albums going for over 180 US. Now, to put that all into perspective, while this may not be a worthy comparison, the original release, the 1966 Beatles Revolver, has an owned to want ratio of 1 to 1. With it starting at around 100 and going up to like 300 to 400 depending on the quality and grading. Now keep in mind that the Beatles had a print run in the hundreds of thousands, where Infected Mushroom is probably in the thousands, maybe 10 tops. And if you know, please correct me in the comments. Anyhow, the large print run is obviously what skewed the ratio in favor of Psy-trance. Basic supply and demand. But yeah, that's where we're at in the Psy-trance resale market, and that makes me smile from ear to ear because I love Psy-trance, and you can't really say that about other popular trance titles like Binary Finery and Energy 52 Cafe Del Mar. Well, I guess those records will catch quite a price and you'll get your return on investment. It's nothing in comparison to the popular Psy-trance. Imagine what you can get if you were to have a signed copy of one of those. But anyways, go Psy-trance. I could literally go on forever and talk to my vinyl like my wife talks to her cats, but that's it for me. If you like this video and you'd like to hear me ramble about old electronica songs, then please like and subscribe. It really helps me out. And like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm a vinyl reseller, so if you're interested in buying some vinyl, then please check out my Discogs inventory. Trance, drum and bass, house, hip-hop, even 50s movie soundtracks, and Christmas music. When it comes to vinyl, I'm not biased on what I sell. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for a send-off of this honorable soldier of Psytrance, Astrix, Future Music.